we wanted to hear who's doing the work that is getting recognized and that's inspiring others. We had dozens and dozens of nominations, people who took their valuable time to write essays as to why somebody inspired them as they're building a better future. And we chose among them, we anonymized it, so we scrubbed their names. So this isn't a popularity contest. We anonymized those nominations. We had 3 people read those nominations. And so we chose the 3 that had multiple strongly recommend from the reviewers and multiple nominations that came in from the open call to everybody. And I want to give one more inclusive product management champion. He always makes sure that people working with him feel as though they have a voice for the product they're working on and constantly provides opportunities for feedback and growth. He is helping individuals and organizations be more inclusive by making empathy a daily habit. His boldness to speak up on LinkedIn about his past mistakes, learnings, and diverse perspectives is inspiring to help others stand up for their colleagues, be aware, and help those self-reflect. And he adds a level of empowerment and inclusion to all of the product and engineering teams within our organization. So this is somebody who had nominations from within his own organization, nominations from people who've seen what he's doing online and on LinkedIn. And we are pleased to recognize an inclusive product management champion, Kevin Shah.
And just taking in those words, this is the first time I've seen those words. So it's kind of, it's surreal. So it's what an honor. Thank you so much. My why is, so it goes back to growing up in India, where I was this awkward little kid in Kolkata looking for community, looking for friendship, looking for love, when all I got was exclusion. All I felt was alone. And those were moments where I remember in school, in high school, middle school, I would just, most nights I would either like just fight with my brother and go to bed, or just turn over and tear up and cry because I went to bed that day feeling alone again and again, because I didn't know how to live. I didn't know, because the systems I was part of, the systems, the school I went to the best school in India. But all I was taught was narcissism. I was taught to be narcissistic because that's what our systems are. And so those things didn't work for me. And I kept trying to figure out, how do I make friends, or how do I get community and be included? So I decided that I will reset my life and move to the United States and see it. Maybe that's the answer. And then I did that. And coming to the United States, it didn't quite change as much. It helped a little, but it didn't change much, because I remember the college was the hardest times. It was some of the toughest times I had. And I felt the loneliest here. I didn't know anyone. And the friends I made were harmful, toxic, bullies. And it's a story that a lot of us have. And that's led me to constantly realize that one of the worst pains we can give each other is exclusion. One of the worst things we can do to humanity is not let people feel seen, heard, or understood. And so my why is, how do I build community? How do I continue to be the person that unlearns narcissism, role models behaviors, and then creates communities where people feel seen, heard, and understood? And whether that be in tech as a leader, as a manager, as a product manager, whether that be in my group of friends, whether that be in family, wherever it can be, we can bring love to those places for ourselves first, so that that love can emanate out of us and reflect back to others. And so when I think about my why, I think about, as a product manager, we have the power to build products where people can feel understood, that people can see themselves in that products, can feel that they've been seen and heard. And that is the power of a product manager. That is the power of an inclusive product manager and the power of inclusion. So my why is ever bringing in the powers of empathy so that we can reverse narcissism, unlearn that, and start building products and communities where people feel seen, heard, and understood, so that I can also feel heard and understood and loved, just so that we all can come together and make an impact. Because at the end of the day, we're all just figuring out life and we're just like taking one step at a time. So the best way to do that is together. And so that's my why. And I really appreciate everything y'all have shown love for me.
You could transform a life, you could inspire the next generation, and you could build a better future. We want you to do that with us here at the Product Management Center. We want you to do that through the Inclusive Product Management Accelerator, through the How to Succeed in Product Management podcast. And we're going to keep going until we've built the future. So let us know how you would want to work with us, again, as we build a more inclusive, diverse, and skilled product management community and work together to build a better future.